I'm here with Andre Dawson, known as the Hawk, back from his playing days. I just want to ask you a couple of real quick questions. 1987 was such an amazing year for you, coming over to Chicago and winning the MVP. What was it like to come over here, play at Wrigley Field in front of these fans, as compared to where you were for the prior, I believe, 10 years in Montreal?
It was amazing. I'd always come in here as the opposition, and the fans heckled me a lot, but I noticed right away just how supportive they were of their hometown players. And for me, coming off of free agency, I was only one or two places I wanted to play. That was either here in Chicago or in Atlanta, which was closer to my home. But the fans made it easy for me because they got on the bandwagon at the end of year number 10, and they said, "Andre, we'd love to have you here in a Cubs uniform." And that made the decision just that much easier for me.
So, when I was growing up in New York, you were known as the five-tool player. Who would you describe nowadays in the current crop of Major League players who are also five-tool players like you were?
Well, Mike Trout is the first that come to mind, and a guy that I didn't really see it coming, but Christian Yelich. Right off the top of my head, those two guys jump out at me. I felt Bryce Harper had that potential. He's very talented. I still think he has quite a bit of growing to do in the game itself, and he's going to get better. But there are a lot of good young ball players in the game today, and whether they're 4 or 5-tool players, the fact of the matter is the game is in good hands because they represent well. But the name that really jumps out automatically is Mike Trout, because he's just been sensational since he stepped foot in the game.
How does it feel to be back here at Wrigley amongst all these fans who are so happy to have you here and to see you and to meet you? How does that make you feel today?
Every time I step foot anywhere near Wrigley Field, it's just an exciting moment. And of course, there's no game today, and it's good to see. It's good to see kids. It's good to see kids in baseball gear. I'm just here to do what I do, and that's represent this organization the best way that I can. And knowing that it's here in Wrigley Field and at Wrigley Field, and it's Cub fans. They're all over the country, everywhere you go. It's a great feeling, but it's even more special when there's kids involved.
Thank you so much.